Hey guys, welcome back. Today I really want to talk about some of the hottest trends coming in hot for 2020. Let's get right into it. Sometimes I'm dressed up, sometimes I'm dressed down. This is the hair today. Thing is, it was either this hair or no video. I tried to tame it. I really tried. Whatever. So I've been talking about weird trends coming in for 2020 a lot lately. There's been a lot of weird trends that have been going on for a couple seasons now, definitely bleeding over into 2020, and some coming in new and hot. And the first one I want to talk about is the oversized baggy pleated jean. I've talked about these jeans before in my videos. I've posted photos on my Instagram in these jeans. The weird thing about these jeans is that they're kind of ugly, but they're oddly flattering. I like them anyways, and they are a trend that is coming in so hot for 2020. We've seen so many trends with denim, skinny jean, high-rise jean, mom jean, and now the baggy pleated jean. It's such a weird era in fashion these days and streetwear these days where it's kind of like the uglier the better. That's kind of like the trend. I like these jeans just because I feel like they're flattering on my body. The trend with these jeans is often high-waisted, very baggy, and cuts right above the ankle. You get to kind of show off your cool shoes or boots. I think they're flattering on all shapes and sizes. Tall, short, curvy, wafy. I love these jeans. I love this trend. It's a weird one, and it is coming in hot for 2020. Number two, another item I've talked about a lot on this channel so far this season are pillow bags. The pillow bag is a huge trend that is carrying over absolutely into 2020. We've seen an explosion with the Bottega Veneta pouch clutch, especially within the high fashion crowd. The bloggers, the vloggers, the YouTubers, the fashion week attenders, we have seen this bag go a little bit viral, but it's still hot as ever for 2020. It's really all about this oversized, slouchy, mushy, squishy pillow clutch, essentially, that you kind of just like, you just rock it under your arm. This bag is such an hot item that when you're rocking it, you kind of instantly look fashionable because it is such a hot bag trend for this year. Number three is a little bit weird, and a lot of people might think that this is not a trend, but I'm telling you, I've been seeing this on a lot of high fashion editorials, fashion week attendees, the bloggers, and that is socks and sandals. And I'm not talking about woolly socks with a pair of Birkenstocks. No, girl, no. I'm talking about gorgeous opaque tights with a strappy sandal or like a chunky platform sandal. That is such a vibe these days. And I get it, it's not for everyone, but it is a style I have seen on a lot of the fashion forward people in the industry, editorial photo shoots. It really is such a vibe. Like, to me, I'm here for it. I've heard people criticize it. They don't like the look. I love the look because I live in Toronto. It is cold for a good portion of the year, but I have way more pairs of sandals than I have of boots, and there's such a large portion of the year where I don't get a chance to wear my beautiful sandals. Well, now I can. I get to keep my feet warm and cozy while rocking some of my favorite sandals. To me, this just looks like fashion. You know, if someone's confident enough to wear a strappy sandal with an opaque tight, I think they're not afraid to be edgy with their style. They're not afraid to be different. And I think that's a really hot trend with a lot of the fashionistas this year, 2020. Number four, chunky, masculine, androgynous boots. Actually, this is, both men and women. Particularly with women, we've seen a lot of these chunky, almost masculine looking boots, kind of androgynous, which has been popular in fashion off and on kind of forever. Right now is a very interesting time in fashion where we're seeing so much femininity, so many dainty pieces, puffy sleeves and frills and colors and just such femininity. But then with streetwear, we see a lot of this oversized, almost menswear looking clothes, and it's just such a hot item. And I love seeing the two mixed together. I personally am super eclectic, and I love mixing super feminine styles with almost androgynous styles. I recently did a video called, what was it called? Horrific Things in Fashion Right Now. Well, this was on the list because there's always some of these designers that take it way too far. I did mention in the video that I do love some of the styles, including the Bottega Veneta style. I don't love a lot of Bottega shoes right now. Some of them are horrific. But these boots, I think they nailed. I love this vibe. Prada also made a pair. In fact, I let you guys know of a really cool dupe on my Instagram stories. I did a swipe up. Zara did a really similar boot to the Prada lace-up chunky boot. And there are just so many options now for these boots because they really are just coming in so hot for 2020. Number 5, Logomania. Logos are nothing new. They've been going on since the beginning of fashion, basically. A lot of us are victims to this. We love representing these fashion brands. Sometimes they're a status symbol. Sometimes people like it to add to their fashion collection. Even a Chanel quilted purse has a logo on it. But I'm talking about over-the-top logomania. It's gone absolutely nuts. Again, this is something that I've touched on in my previous videos. It is such a huge trend for 2020. A lot of people are so here for it. I'm kind of on the fence about it because I think it can be done in a way that's still classy and still fashionable without being tacky. But some of the trends that we're seeing are leaning towards the side of tacky, just way too much labels, way too much logo, head to toe, it's too much. However, it is a huge trend for 2020. Number 6, once again, I've mentioned this trend many times on my videos, and that is the square toe. Now, the square toe shoe, sandal, or boots can be done in a really beautiful way. We've seen some of these square toes done in a very unflattering duck-looking way, and a lot of fashionistas are rocking these wide duck-looking sandals just because they're the new hottest it item. A lot of fashionistas just want to be on the cutting edge of fashion. So that's also kind of how these trends go viral. You know, they wear them, they take their photos, they post them on Instagram, and you know, all of the commoners are just like, wow, I really need to be an it girl. I really need these square toe sandals. There are many styles of the square toe that I really love. I showed you guys a pair of Fendi square toe boots that I absolutely loved. But whether I like it or not, it does not matter. The square toe is here to stay for 2020. Definitely a trend coming in super hot. Number 7 is a makeup trend that I've seen a lot lately, especially over Halloween. We saw a lot of people doing the Euphoria makeup, and overall the Euphoria style makeup has become super trendy. If you're not familiar, Euphoria is a show starring Zendaya on Netflix. It's actually amazing. So if you haven't seen it, you should really check it out. But the makeup on Euphoria has become such a trend because this show has become so popular and so viral, so have the trends from the show. So the trend is kind of like almost no makeup, but a lot of makeup at the same time. Just sparkles on the eye, but no real eyeshadow. Highlighty, blush, pink, feminine, glittery, and it's kind of like an all over the place look. And if you think about it, the way they did the makeup in the show was kind of like what you would think an eccentric teenager would do. I think that's a huge part of how this makeup became so trendy. I think I saw like 10 Euphoria tutorials on YouTube. I saw Euphoria makeup all over Instagram. Like, it's a huge trend, not only for Halloween, but just in real life. And I'm seeing like people actually rock this makeup as a vibe. So wow. Number 8 is statement jewelry. I mean, we've seen a lot of dainty jewelry over the last few seasons, like just tiny little, you know, tons of piercings with tiny little hoops and little diamond accents. And I've been seeing on a lot of the runways like New York, Milan, London, etc. I've been seeing a lot of statement jewelry, like huge statement earrings, huge statement necklaces that are fashion pieces pretty much just on their own. I kind of like this trend because, you know, sometimes if I feel like I want to dress down or I kind of want to be comfortable, wear something easy, and I put on like a crazy pair of statement earrings, it's kind of like you instantly look fashionable. Same goes for a statement necklace. It just kind of adds a huge fashion element to your look without trying that hard. So I really like this trend. It's definitely a hot trend for 2020, and I'm here for this one. Number 9 goes to the trench coat. Now, the trench coat is something super classic, so I'm sure a lot of you are thinking like, Maytal, that's not something new. That's true. The trench coat is super classic. It's been around forever. People have been wearing it season after season, year after year. It's always been a thing. However, we're seeing the trench coat reinvented in a lot of different ways, like just funky designs, new cuts to this classic look. So it's kind of like a new take on classic. When we're talking about trends coming in hot, usually classic is not on the list because a lot of people that tend to dress classic don't necessarily dress cutting edge fashion. So we're kind of talking about the super hot trends. So although the trench coat is always classic, it's not been a super cutting edge style. And lately we've seen it that way. We've seen it styled that way by huge people in the fashion industry. I've seen it on the runway. Again, I've seen it street style shots during Fashion Week. It is all about this kind of reinvented trench coat for 2020. Number 10, flat top hats. So this is kind of different from like a fedora style hat, which is kind of still a vibe. A lot of people still love a fedora style hat, but now it's kind of all about the flat top hats, like just wide, straight brim, and then like a flat top hat. Kind of very old school style coming in, super hot. I actually love this trend. I'm such a hat person. I love hats. I love hats for every season. I wear them for sun protection, but I love that I could be fashionable about it. I love this style for both summer and winter. It's such a vibe. It's such a cool style. And again, to me, it's just so fashionable. You put on this hat, your outfit can kind of be plain Jane. You're rocking this like cool, stylish hat, and you kind of instantly look fashionable. Number 11, menswear blazers on women. I mean, blazers have always been a thing for, women and men. And over the last several fashion seasons, we've seen like an evolution with the blazers. I mean, let's start with like the boyfriend blazer, which was kind of like an oversized men's blazer on a woman. I mean, it was called the boyfriend blazer. But now we're kind of seeing like sharper lines, like stronger shoulders, and a real, actual menswear looking blazer. I mean, the boyfriend blazer was a blazer tailored for women, meant to kind of look like it could be your boyfriend's blazer. But these menswear blazers that are so hot for 2020 are actual menswear looking blazers, super strong shoulders, boxy cuts, and a lot of fashionistas are rocking this oversized blazer with belts, kind of making them feminine. But the overall vibe of the blazer is super menswear made to look feminine. Very hot style right now for 2020. Number 12 goes to metallic accessories. Now again, this super fashionistas, this isn't so new to them, but it's just become super popular to have like metallic boots, metallic purse, even metallic outerwear. It's kind of funny because when I think about metallic fashion back in the day, it kind of was like cheap and like fast fashion looking, but now so many of the high-end fashion designers are making metallic accessories, making them super, super high fashion. And although some of the cutting edge fashionistas have already been familiar with this trend for quite a while, it has hit the masses kind of suddenly. This is absolutely a trend we're seeing a lot more of for 2020. Number 13 is going to go to outerwear, specifically super bright, vibrant colors. In terms of outerwear, we're seeing so many different styles. I mean, puffers, oversized wool coats, overcoats, and those are kind of staples when it comes to outerwear, but we haven't always seen them in such crazy, bright, and vibrant colors. It's become such a trend to be almost eccentric with our outerwear. Like I said in my previous point, metallic and just bright colors, bright pinks. I've seen yellows, orange, purple, lavender, so many vibrant, beautiful colors with outerwear. And I'm just such a coat fanatic, especially because I do live in a cold climate for a good portion of the year. So I love this trend. I love being extra with my outerwear because again, sometimes I want to be comfortable and kind of understated, and I throw on like a super cool long oversized wool coat and there's just no effort to it. It's just throw it on and go and you're looking. Number 14 goes to the crazy craze of the micro and mini bags. So this is a trend that, like when we're talking about mini bags, I'm here for that trend, because it's cute. They are very cute and they're good for evening. They're good for going out. They're good for like a super stylish outfit and you got your like mini bag, like a reasonable sized mini bag for your cell phone, your cards, your lipstick, like a beautiful mini bag. But then there's the micro bag, which is also a trend coming in hot for 2020. I mean, it's kind of carrying over from previous seasons, 2018, 2019, making a big splash still for 2020, the super micro bags. And I just think some of these are completely absurd. I know a lot of you totally agree with me, but the mini bags is definitely a cute trend that I'm here for because it definitely adds to your outfit and it's a vibe. You know what I mean? The micro bag, not so much, but I'd love to know your opinion. Are you a mini bag or a micro bag or a neither kind of girl or guy? Let me know in the comments. Regardless of what we think, is definitely here to stay for 2020. We're going to be seeing a lot more of it, so we really have no choice in the matter. All right, last but not least, number 15 goes to the tweed trend that we're seeing more frequently, more boldly this season. Tweed is something that the House of Chanel has always done, and then fast fashion retailers like Zara have always copied the style. The Chanel tweed blazer has been around forever. It's always been a style that fashionistas covet every season for basically always. Chanel has also always done tweed handbags, which has always been a trend. But we're seeing tweed from all kinds of fashion houses, not only tweed jackets, but I'm seeing tweed pants, tweed shirts, tweed hats, things that we didn't always see from all these other fashion retailers. I mean, Chanel has always done tweed. Many fashion houses have always dabbled in tweed, but we haven't seen it as much as we've been seeing it these days. I think a lot of people that want to be on trend, they want to achieve this luxe, high-end fashion aesthetic, and although the tweed trend is nothing new, it's definitely become a lot more popular for 2020 into the mainstream. And that's when we really know that this has become something that is a trendy item, because there's a difference between classic style, high fashion style, and trendy style. So there's a spectrum when it comes to fashion, and all the things that I've mentioned here are definitely on this trend list. I'd love to know from you, what is your favorite? What is your least favorite? So let me know in the comments anything missing from this list. As always, guys, it's been a blast. I love being here with you no matter the topic. I love hearing from you, so make sure to leave me a note down below. And you already know you're gonna see me really soon. In a couple of days, in fact, I'll be back and I cannot wait to see you. Until next time, bye for now.